Warner Bros. Pictures has a lot of movies on its slate in 2023. The biggest one from these films, without a doubt, is Dune Part 2. If you are a true cinema lover, then you should be as excited as we are. The reason for this excitement is that this sequel has everything you can ask from the great film. Whether it's the art of storytelling or majestic visuals of the desert or performances of cast members, Dune Part 2 has just the perfect recipe for not being a good movie, but a great one. That's why today we will be exploring this upcoming film, and we will tell you what makes this sequel so special. So stay tuned till the end of this video. Frank Herbert first introduced the world of Dune in 1965. This epic sci-fi novel soon became a worldwide sensation and spawned a whole series of 6 novels. In Hollywood, it is an old custom to adopt famous novels from every genre for the big screens. That's exactly what happened to this famous novel when in 1984, David Lynch directed the first ever adaptation of this novel. Unfortunately, this adaptation was unsuccessful in impressing the critics as well as the audience. It was a commercially and critically panned film. Then in 2000, John Harrison created a TV miniseries based on the same novel. This series was a good adaptation and managed to win 3 Primetime Emmy Awards in 2001. For almost the next 2 decades, this one of the famous sci-fi novels remained unadopted until Denis Villeneuve came forward with a brilliant idea. He pitched his idea to adopt the first novel in 2 movies instead of just 1. Thankfully, Warner Bros. Accepted this deal and greenlit the whole project. As a result, we have the first part, which was nominated for 10 Oscars in 2022. Now, when the second chapter is on its way, everybody's been asking the same question. Will it live up to the legacy of its predecessor? Well, yes, it definitely would. To elaborate on this question further, let us tell you all the details. In 2021 first chapter, we got to experience about half of the original novel. It took us on an epic journey following the protagonist Paul as he encountered the Fremen at the end of it. However, here's the thing. That was just the beginning, because part 2 is going to be an action-packed roller coaster. This time we are going deep to the guerrilla war between Paul's Fremen and the evil Harkonnen oppressors on the desert planet of Arrakis. After 2 long years of conflict, Paul is going to rise up as the ultimate hero. He is going to lead his Fremen warriors to victory, taking down the Emperor himself. That's right. Shaddam IV tries to control Arrakis with his elite Sardaukar stormtroopers, but Paul is not having any of it. He's going to show them who's the boss and shake things up big time. With the Emperor out of the picture, the stage is set for the rise of House Atreides. The story will continue to unfold, and we will witness the grand adventures that awaits our hero and his allies. Now, I have to mention that there might be some changes from the book. Javier Bardem, who played the role of Stilgar, has hinted in an interview. That's why we can't say for sure how everything will play out. The official plot synopsis reads as: this follow-up film will explore the mythic journey of Paul Atreides as he unites with Chani and a Fremen while on a warpath of revenge against the conspirators who destroys his family. Facing a choice between the love of his life and a fate of the known universe, he endeavors to prevent a terrible future only he can foresee. Apart from having a great storyline, this follow-up also have an impressive lineup. A lot of great actors and actresses make up the star-studded cast of this film. For example, when it comes to the highly anticipated character in the movie, all eyes are on Emperor Shaddam IV. This character is portrayed by none other than legendary Christopher Walken. We have got some other incredible actors joining the mix. Oscar nominee Austin Butler will be portraying Phaedrota, while Florence Pugh will be taking on the role of Princess Irulan. Timothy Blake Nelson has also joined the cast, although we are still in the dark about the specific role he will be playing. Now let's talk about some familiar faces returning from part 1. Our main man, Timothée Chalamet, will continue to shine as Paul Atreides, the central character of this story. Alongside him, Javier Bardem as Stilgar and Zendaya as Chani also return to reprise their roles. As for Oscar Isaac Duke Leto, we might only see him in flashback from after his tragic demise in the first film. Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho, who meets a unique fate in the books, might just have a surprising return as a Gola. Josh Brolin's Gurney Halleck is set to reunite with Paul in the second half of the book. Before the official start of principal photography, some pre-shooting took place at the Byron tomb in Italy. It was a short but important 2-day shoot that set the stage for what was to come. The team was getting everything ready for the grand production. Speaking of production, the The cameras were initially scheduled to start rolling on 21st July in Budapest, Hungary. However, they kicked things off a few days earlier on 18th July. They wasted no time in getting the ball rolling and capturing the inspiring visuals. You will be glad to know that the entire film was shot using IMAX cameras. By doing this, the director Denis made sure of a stunning cinematic experience for the audience. The romantic moments between Paul and Shani were filmed in remote locations in Jordan during the golden hour. The magical time of day added an extra layer of beauty to their love story. In November, the production moved to Abu Dhabi in the UAE. Florence wrapped up her scenes that month, adding her final touch to this incredible film. Finally, after months of hard work and dedication, filming officially wrapped up on 12th December 2022. Dune Part 2 is scheduled to hit theaters on 3rd November 2023. For more updates, subscribe to the Cineflicks News.